that I resort to when in personal crisis. Be the nicest, free your man's vices. That shit that I resort to, that shit that I resort to. Thought about it, I thought about it. I thought about it and all I wanna do is get drunk tonight. Yeah, I thought about it and all I wanna do is smoke blunts tonight. I thought about it and all I wanna do is get butt tonight. Get some cut, right? I thought about it and all I'm gonna do is get drunk tonight. Drunk. I used to drink all the time, matter of fact I'm still at it. Be that crazy wildcat with that alcohol habit. Give me a rum 750, no diggy, I'm getting jiggy. Me and a friend of the night sent, that shit'll be empty. Used to hit the club scene back when I was 16, heading in past the door with the fake ID. Even without that ID, we knew what we could do. We had the inside on the spot, so we could buy the case of brew. And if not, we had the hookup from local old-timers who help contribute to all our delinquency and minors. But nowadays, you gotta pay, man, these bars is ridiculous. We hook up the younger cats that we allow to sit with us. The cycle goes on. The industry is making billions. I contribute substantially just to drinking killians. Give me a picture, I get with you, another round, we'll get down. Let's get ripped like a mother and around a college town and check it. I thought about it and all I wanna do is get drunk tonight. Yeah, I thought about it and all I wanna do is smoke blunts tonight. I thought about it and all I wanna do is get butt tonight. Get some cut, right? I thought about it and all I'm gonna do is get drunk tonight. Used to smoke all the time, matter of fact I still do. Old Philly blunts just in the corner collecting the mildew. My girl says, that shit, don't you know your lungs are quit? But I don't give a fuck, man, give me another hit. Hey, yo, pass that shit, keep the cypher good form. Watch the smoke rise, going clockwise, be the norm. Maybe they should legalize, but then again, I despise the ones that get carried away. Always cheeky-eyed, yo, if they legalize, they should weed out these types. Scream for kids who ain't shit and just puff for the hype. Scream for kids who start smoking, then do nothing in life. And for kids whose days beginning and envisioning the pipe. Cause that ain't right, that's part of why it's illegal. Though it leaves your lungs feeble, the substance ain't really lethal. It's them lazy motherfuckers who'd rather do nothing much except puff all day, wasting all my good bubba. Check it, I thought about it and all I wanna do is get drunk tonight. Yeah, I thought about it and all I wanna do is smoke blunts tonight. I thought about it and all I wanna do is get butt tonight. Get some cut, right? I thought about it and all I'm gonna do is get drunk tonight. I hit them skins all the time, man, I'm bout it like no limit. Sexually I compete like I'm going for the pen and Trojans and gold coin. The bitches a choice when I'm on the mountain, about to get down with these chickens. It's moist, even if I'm not a free agent, I fulfill my contract. Caught cheating one time and I ain't repeating all that. But if I'm single, mix and mingle, let's see where the shit leads to. Have the ladies speaking tongues like I'm teaching a Hebrew. That's how we do, rather I do in all positions. You can play dominant, then switch to submission. As far as locations, I get busy in ill spots. I once got busy in a church parking lot. So when I'm stressed, sex is an acceptable solution. Everybody thank your parents for the sexual revolution. So if I'm down and out, contemplating life's ills, position the camcorder for the home porno film. Cause I thought about it and all I wanna do is get drunk tonight. Yeah, 40 hands. I thought about it and all I wanna do is smoke blunts tonight. Gravity bars. I thought about it and all I wanna do is get butt tonight. I'm get some cut, right? I thought about it and all I'm gonna do is get drunk tonight.
Maybe there's a way we can make sports better. It seems to me that if football can adapt into arena football, why couldn't other sports change as well? I mean, certain sports have become boring or unchallenging. It should be time to change the rules. We have the power, after all, to change how it all works and evolve the game as we evolve. For example, if the tallest people end up playing basketball and can simply reach up and dunk the ball, why not make the rim 20 feet high instead? Just see if people start growing to be 12 or 13 feet within a few generations. Or maybe just deflate the ball a little tiny bit between each period, just to keep the players on their toes. How about putting extra hoops in the stands, worth about 10 points each? And if a player wants, he can start chucking the ball towards the hoops in hopes of making 10 points for the team. How about 5 points for a basket that was bounced off the floor or another player first? Let's start mucking around with the rules, see if we can start making things interesting. When it comes to football, we can always remove the pads from the players. That can make things a little interesting. Maybe a few landmines randomly placed around the field. I don't mean military-class lethal landmines, just something with enough pop to toss a player off balance and surprise the hell out. How about allowing a quarterback to score 2 points for the team if he can pass the ball off of a helmet and through the uprights? Perhaps just simply change the first down marker to 20 yards, and that can make the game far more interesting. When it comes to baseball, every batter could get one pitch. If he swings and misses, he's out. If it's in the strike zone and he doesn't swing, he's out. One foul ball equals an out. And if it's outside the strike zone and he doesn't swing, he takes his base. If the catcher drops a pitch, the batter can take his chance to outrun the catcher's arm. Talk about speeding up gameplay. Or maybe you can dress the base players in shortstop and catcher's gear and allow batters to run with the bat and swing at anyone blocking the plate unless that defensive player has the ball. That'd put a lot more violence in the game, and we'd all love a little more of that, right? Or simply make the players rotate positions, just like in volleyball. Soon the idea of being solely a pitcher or solely an outfielder becomes obsolete, and only the best players with the most well-rounded skill sets will be starting for each team. Not to mention that without full-time pitchers, there would probably be a lot more hits and action in every baseball game. I'm not sure how to make hockey better, but like football, you could simply remove the pads and make it interesting. I know that the goal needs to be bigger, increase the size of the crease so it's more like soccer in regards to the area the goalie can move around in. Plus, seeing a goalie catch a slap shot barehanded would be really cool. Maybe during power plays, allow the disadvantaged team to touch the puck with their hands, or perhaps even strike other players with their sticks. That's how you make sports better.
Yeah, Richmond, Nova. Everybody got slang when they hang north and south and east and west coast. Take the best of both, and what you got, whether you like it or not, is that dirty old melting pot. Even in opposite sides of your state, real talk out the gate. But real talk ain't the same on an opposite sides of where you came from. Yo, could you explain some? Let me explain some. My man Mike in VA lives 2 hours away, and he don't say the same shit I happen to say. Different area code, speaking different code. You say zip on the phone, you say orange on the phone. Man, I just want an O. Tomato, tomato, long as you bag it, I smoke at the hot box show. So I'm blazing easy when I'm walking out. You say I'm stoned, but nah, I like talking about. See, not like talking about is when you want to say something, but you don't want to exaggerate. Like, she's fine, but not like talking about.
That's a bad bitch.
Not like talking, it's not like talking about.
MC's is nice.
It's not like talking, it's not like talking about.
Oh, you getting paid?
Not like talking, it's not like talking about.
Oh, you got some girls?
It's not like talking, it's not like talking about.
You know that I'ma be the one that they talk about. On crutches in the club, trying to walk it out. I'm not Jim Jones, but I'm balling now. Getting drunk, but not like talking about. Ladies get the game, but it's never the same. And I only really came to hear the beat bang. Everybody see you, baby, you a sweet thing. And I really wanna know if it's a you and me thing. Tell me what's wrong with a one-night stand. If it only happens with one nice man, we can make it happen with one tight plan. But I'll let you know ahead of time, I'll never be the right man. No whining and crying's what I'm talking about. No blowing up the phone, cause I'm often out. No throwing things, yelling, running off the mouth, cause we ain't never been together like talking about. Not like talking about, not like talking about.
Well, that B-boy can break.
Not like talking about, not like talking about.
Hey, yo, your girl time,
not
bud.
like talking, it's not like talking about.
Oh, your mama's fine,
not
bud.
like talking, it's not like talking about.
Yeah.
Hoes gonna doze and they falling out. When they choke on the smoke, then I'm blowing out. Rock a new pair of flames when I'm going out. Looking fly, but not like talking about.
Yo, my purpose on earth is to make her cervix nervous, amazing your labia, the flavor of my gravy, so enticing, inviting, still modest, no doubt. My dick game is vicious and it is like talking about.
I am Scott Robbins presenting the BSN News Break. Alderaan has been destroyed. Over 6 billion people died today when the new Imperial weapon called the Death Star destroyed the intergalactic core planet. This action comes in swift response to the negative public outcry to the Emperor's controversial decision to disband the Galactic Senate yesterday. Alderaan, a known haven for traitors and rebels, operated under a peaceful intergalactic policy and is claimed to have had no weapons of mass destruction. The Empire is certain, however, that they will find evidence of weapons once they complete their survey of the larger chunks of what remains of the planet. A 5,000 troop detachment was sent down to Tatooine this morning. Military leaders claim that they are searching for a spy who may be trying to contact a radical cleric who is rumored to live somewhere out beyond the Dune Sea. Rebel spies are suspected to have hidden classified Imperial information within an escape pod shortly after a small corvette was detained by a Star Destroyer late last night. Authorities are advising the public to keep an eye out for two fugitives, a Corellian and a Wookiee who may be in the vicinity of Kessel or Tatooine. Both are wanted for smuggling and illegal ship modifications, but as of last night, the Corellian, known as Han Solo, is wanted for the suspected murder of a Hutt Collections employee in a Mos Eisley cantina yesterday. The Hutts have placed a substantial reward for anyone who can bring these two wanted felons to justice. 78 Jawas were killed on Tatooine yesterday. Imperial troops, on a routine investigation into stolen droids, discovered the Jawas near their destroyed sandcrawler this morning. Investigators discovered numerous bantha tracks and gaffi sticks around the sandcrawler, suggesting that sand people were responsible for the deaths of these Jawas. However, local news agencies are claiming that sand people are not known for raiding such large targets in the area. Imperial troops are moving forward in their investigation, having discovered a list of clients who bought stolen droids from these Jawas. Acting on an anonymous tip, scouts have been sent to the remote system of Dantooine in search of a hidden rebel base. Imperial leaders are concerned about sensitive information that was successfully stolen from Imperial databases earlier this week. Military leaders are trying to crack down on the rebellion due to the fact that their attacks are growing more and more organized. My name is Scott Robbins, and this has been the BSN News Break.
Yeah. At some point, I just want to break the ice. I'm spending too much time with her. But I don't want to change things. I tried to ask this girl a question. She did not respond. It wasn't from indecision or something lacking in my charm. You see, she did not answer back whether or not she liked me, 'cause I never even answered the question. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. I never even asked the question. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. I never asked her if she liked me, 'cause the outlook just looked precisely why we keep catching up. Couple beers, couple laughs. Wish I knew what she was thinking, 'cause then I wouldn't have to ask. I'm feeling like I'm on a mission. Reconnaissance is common sense. I'll sit her down, make a list and saying, look, I really like you. I always have. I think you've always known, and I'll be yours if you just let me take you home. But I don't ask why. I just let life pass me by. I got game like some George McFly. Yeah. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. I never even asked the question. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. I never asked her if she liked me, 'cause the outlook just looked. I play the wall, she knows me. She knows I won't mingle. Does she know this whole charade? I'm miserably single. Subliminal stares across, glances stolen across the dance floor. Every time you hang out with me, I feel like you like me a little bit more. My position on the board is known. You know my move. While you're taking my time only to let me fall through over you. My friends, my crew, question me as they do. My devotions, my hopes for you somehow affect my credentials as they do. Whatever do, their reactions don't concern me. Our interactions don't possess me. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. I never even asked the question. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. I never asked her if she liked me, 'cause the outlook just looked. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. I never even answered the question. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey. The outlook just looked too dicey.